Good evening, teasers. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys can hear me. If there is someone out there in the chat, please let me know if you can hear me. I really would appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys for coming and just put up my banner right quick. Whew, I can tell you guys this. It is hot as hell out here. It is hot down here in Texas. I am burning up. So I'm going to try to get through this really quickly, guys. Again, let me know if you can hear me, guys, in the chat. I'm going to continue to tell you guys what we're going to talk about, okay? So today we are going to talk about a little bit about Blueface. We're also going to talk about Halle Berry a little bit. Sexxy Red. I want to definitely talk about her. Sexxy Red, and just a couple of other stories where we can put our 2 cents in and elaborate on it. Thank you so much. Hi, Messi. How are you doing? Hey, Judge and Jury Evie. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, like, subscribe, share the content, all that, okay? That's who I want to get on first. I'm going to go ahead and just touch on this right quick. Now, this is the young man, guys. If you don't know, if you guys recall the incident that happened in Alabama, where there was this huge brawl, basically, and our brothers had to go out there and Captain saved a family, a whole entire ethnicity, a whole entire race from these evil folks. Okay, well, this guy right here, he is the chair guy. He is the professional chair guy that was in that video. If you don't recall, now it's showing here that he has already raised $250,000, guys, on a GoFundMe for his support, for his legal support. I'm hoping that they will go ahead and dismiss it, because those folks were starting that ish, and we know they were starting that ish. This young man, we are. How can we say it? We need to have like a little holiday for him, because again, if it was not for these folks that went out to help this man, this deckhand, and all these other folks, who knows what would have happened? It probably would have been a lynching, right? If it was somewhere where no one else was there, it probably would have been a lynching, and we know this. Okay. So guys, continue to donate to this young man's GoFundMe. I need to get the link, but I did spot this and I was like, that's great. I'm glad they are supporting this guy and trying to, keep him out of jail. I really am. Hi, Cutie TV. So shout out to him, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're not in jail anymore. Most likely he's not, guys, because that's more than enough, hopefully, for a bond. Hopefully they didn't give him a hellified bond. You know how they do. They try to raise the money, give us $1 million bond and give them a $10,000 bonds, which they don't have to pay $1,000 on. So shout out to him, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Unwound with Missy. I appreciate you sharing it. Okay, guys. Now I want to get on Sexxy Red right quick. This is Sexxy Red, guys. Let me pull up her story. I'm not sure if you guys heard what's going on, but let me pull up her story. Please let me find this woman's story. Come on, Sexxy Red. Sexxy Red. Here she go. Now, Sexxy Red is, I guess she's somewhat of a newer rapper in the game right now, guys. I guess she's somewhat new. Well, I'm just not recently hearing about her, and I understand that she may have a relationship with Drake, or I think she has a relationship with Drake. But let me get on her and let you hear what's going on, and then we'll go from there. We'll put our 2 cents in on it, okay?
That's funny, because the name of the podcast is called A Safe Place. Lil Yachty podcast called A Safe Place. Yo, but more recently than that, everybody been saying that she's open about this or whatever. So one of her fans had posted, "I want the STD" on Instagram, and tagged her.
What is going on?
And his location was the health department. I don't know if he was trolling her or he really wanted that STD, because he spelled it with money in the street.
Okay, guys. Let me just start it over right quick. Hopefully you can hear what she did exactly.
A little while back, Sexxy Red got a lot of attention for saying that she trusted the wrong guy that gave her chlamydia twice.
My called me the next day and was like, "You had a condom in your trash can and stuff." I'm like, "That wasn't my condom. I don't use condoms, baby. Right. They make your stink." and they stink. They smell like fish.
Lord have mercy.
I don't think that's the condom you smelling, baby.
I'm
what
I'm
are you
old,
talking about?
man. That's not a flex. You can't be out here bragging about raw dog and randoms.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now, basically what she said, if you guys didn't hear her, she was saying that somebody allegedly gave her a chlamydia. And the guy was like, hey, you had a condom in your trash. And she's like, oh, that wasn't my condom. I don't use condoms. So she's basically saying she doesn't use condoms, guys, because she said they make you smell like fish. How many of y'all ever heard of that? I have never heard of a condom making you smell like fish. Ma'am, that is you smelling like fish, ma'am. If you are smelling fish with a condom smells just like plastic. Am I right, guys? It smells like plastic, maybe a little bit of Vaseline, KY, whatever. But ma'am, that is you smelling like fish, ma'am. That is not the condom, Sexy Red. And for her to be out here bragging that she doesn't use condoms, saying that they make her smell like fish, girl, that is what's in you coming outside of you on the condom, ma'am, that is smelling like that. Do you guys agree, chat? So, ma'am, I would not be out here bragging that I don't use condoms. There's so much going on out here, and you are very lucky, ma'am, that he only transferred chlamydia to you. What if it would have been some shit you couldn't get rid of, right, guys? She said because the condom, they make you smell like fish, and bragged about it. I'm like, girl. And a lot of folks say, she calls herself Sexy Red, and she's not a bad-looking chick, but it's like people are going over exaggerating a lot with this woman's look. She looks like an ordinary woman to me, like a plain Jane to me. She really does. It's nothing just sexy about her, right? I'm just saying, in my opinion. So Sexy Red, let's get real sexy and real smart and use condoms, ma'am. Protect yourself. Now, I advise you to go to the health clinic. There are free clinics all around the country and get a checkup, ma'am, because you're saying that you smell fish. Guys, we know when there's a smell there, what is that? There is an infection there, ma'am. Anytime a woman smells, gentlemen, there is an infection there, a guaranteed infection there. If you smell anything, fish, anything coming from there, it should smell like water. Am I right, ladies? It should smell like water. Why? I tell my sons, if you smell anything from there, get the hell away from them because they have something. There is something there. I don't give a damn if it's a bacteria infection, vaginitis, chlamydia, trichomonas, so we can name them all. There's something there, right, ladies? Judge says, pushing a narrative to your youth so you won't use protection. Shaking my head, right? Because a lot of folks look up to her. A lot of women, young women, look up to her. Hell, I don't. That was the dumbest thing that could have came out of her mouth, honestly. That was the dumbest thing that could have came out of your mouth, ma'am. I know you're popular. I know you're in high standards, it's high power celebrity or whatever you want to call it. But ma'am, that was the dumbest thing that came out of your mouth. Is to tell these young folks not to use a condom saying it smells like fish. Ma'am, that is you smelling like fish. Okay? That is you smelling like fish. And don't go out here spreading the word, bragging, telling these kids not to use protection. That is just silly. Right, guys? It's just as trifling as she wants to be. So Sexy Red, let's get intelligent red. Let's call yourself intelligent red, smart red, and use protection, ma'am. And I advise you again to go to the health clinic because you are going to need it, ma'am. You are going to need it. You definitely have to go to the clinic because if you're smelling fish, there is something there. And all these ladies in this chat know what I'm talking about. It's supposed to smell like water, ma'am. That's all I have to say about that. Hey, Legend of Oz, how are you, kind sir? Thank you for coming. Guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. Sexy Red, girl, boom. Child, look at her. Like, she's a decent looking girl, but I just don't see nothing very just special about her. Even with her face, I don't see that there's any sex appeal. I don't get sex appeal from her like you would Beyonce or Riri. I don't get that. I get hard. I get ratchet. I get hood. When I see her, I don't get sexy. Oh, she's sexy. No, I get she's a hood, decent looking hood chick. That's what I get from her. So that's just my opinion, guys. I don't see nothing sexy about it. You need to change your name, ma'am, and you need to go to the clinic. That's all I'm saying. To the what? Free doctor. They're all around the country. Okay, guys, let me get her out of here. Child, go on her all night long. All right, here is Blueface, guys. So Mr. Blueface says that recently he got into an altercation, and he's saying now that he's supposed to have a boxing match sometime soon in October, child. And now he's claiming he can't do it because he allegedly got poked during an incident. Let me share the screen with you guys. I don't believe that it was that bad. I just think his ass is scared. Excuse my French. I think he is afraid. That's what I think. He's scared. And if you're scared, sir, I guess you're right. Go ahead and make up an excuse. That's all I can tell you to do. Go ahead and make up an excuse. So it looks, come on, where is this darn thing at? Here it is. So it looks like he's making up excuse. He's saying that he was poked. I haven't heard anything about him being in the hospital behind this. But they did show an actual video where him and this guy was boxing, and the guy I saw the guy pull out something, guys. Of course, I can't show you guys, but it says here Blueface was poked during a heated argument at a gym in Los Angeles, and the boxer postponed his October fight. Bro came with a dog. He said bro came with a dog in a knife fight. Sir, I don't see where you were hospitalized or anything for this. Let me read a little bit more, child. It says a 26-year-old musician was injured during an altercation with an unknown man in Los Angeles on Wednesday. The star, real name Jonathan blah blah blah, is suffering from wounds, but was cleaned up by paramedics and now is recovering. So he was cleaned up by paramedics. Like again, he may have poked him. It says the incident took place at an amateur boxing training gym. The suspect was a young man in a white tank top with pale blue jeans, white sneakers. Guys, you can see the video on TMZ. Shout out to them, and shout out to these folks here that whose video. Oh, this is a radar line. Okay, guys. But again, he claims he's been poked. Here he is. He claims he's been poked, but it's like, sir, I guess that's an excuse to stop the fight, because from what I understand is the guy that he's supposed to be fighting in October is honey can go. So maybe he's a little bit afraid, guys. Maybe he's scared. Hell, I don't know, but I hope he gets well, I guess. But we, him and Krishan are already going through some things. Him and Krishan is she's in love with this guy. And I think that she calls herself in love with this man because she is pregnant for this man right now. And you know how when you're pregnant, you get a little gushy, mushy. You want attention. You want compassion. You want affection. And I think that's what she's doing with him. Allegedly, she's supposed to be back with him. I hope not. God, I hope not. But again, he's using her for her money. I did see a video the other day where he said he was arguing with her, telling her that she was not a star, that she was not it yet. He was telling her get over herself. And she was like, what do you mean? All I had to do was, what she say? All she had to do was, what is that she had to do? All she had to do was read the script, and they allowed her in there. But he was like, hey, no, you ain't popular. You ain't famous. He's just jealous. He's a hater, okay? Blueface is a hater. Yes, he's giving pimp vibes. I don't know how, because, no, ma'am. No, he don't give me pimp vibes. He gives me bitch boy vibes. That's what he gives me. He does. He gives me as a little hater. He's like a little hater in my book. He's a hater. And a lot nowadays, ladies, a lot of men are haters. Y'all better watch. Look for the red flags. These niggas out here, they will hate on you like a woman. They will be messy with you like a woman. So, that's a red flag. Him acting like a hater, telling her she's not a star. She is a star, sir. And you are sick because she is making more money than you are, sir. You got to get over it, Mr. Blueface. Okay, guys. Let's move on to Miss Halle Berry, guys. Halle Berry, you guys know she's been going through a divorce. Hell, I thought the divorce was actually over with, but it's not. It just ended, and she has to pay about $8,000 a month in spousal support and child support. Previously, though, she had to pay about $30,000 a month, which is great. But the point is, why do these women, these stars, these celebrity women get with these busteroni ass men, right? And why don't they have a prenup in place for these busters? I don't understand that. Oh, girl, what's her name? Tiffany. She had one. She was smart. He couldn't get $1 from her, which was great. But Haley, who else? Jill Scott, Mary J. I love you, girl. Why didn't y'all have a prenup in place? Mary J. did have a prenup, though, guys. The mistake that Mary J. made with that prenup is that he signed it, but he was a smart bastard. He was supposed to sign that prenup at an attorney's office with an attorney, with her in present and an attorney present. He already knew what time it was. He signed it real quick. Guess what, guys? If you have these men or women to sign a prenup, they must be in the present. It must be in the presence of an attorney. Just because they signed it don't mean shit. You have to have an attorney there, and you have to have somebody there to vouch that, hey, they've signed this, they agreed. So, Haley, you didn't do that, but I'm glad that the judge did lower her child support. But this guy was getting spousal support, child support, everything from her ass at first. So I'm glad she is, I'm glad they minimized it. But Haley, maybe next time, I think she's been married a couple of times, about three times. Maybe, you need to just kind of stay single and kind of love on yourself, right, guys? Maybe she should love on herself. Yeah. But Haley's still beautiful. She is still beautiful. She says, unfortunately, a lot of these women have low self-esteem and don't think with their heads. Right. Well, if you recall, Haley was married to, what's his name? Anthony? No, what was his name? Guys, put it in the chat. He was fine too, but he was a nympho. Okay. According to them, he was a nympho. He had to actually go to counseling to stop jumping up and down on Miss Haley. So maybe Haley isn't thinking with her head because she got rid of him. She was just like, shit, I'm tired. I'm tired, sir. So who knows? Who knows? She may not be thinking. I think that she's kind of like a Jennifer Lopez in my book, guys. She has to have a man near her. She has to have someone close to her. She has to be married. So I'm looking at her like Jennifer Lopez. I don't think she necessarily wants it for sexual reasons. I just think that she is just, she wants affection and she can't be by herself. Some women cannot be by themselves. I can't. Shit. There's nothing wrong with going out there getting a little piece and bring your ass home without any drama, right, ladies? Hello? If you agree, put a 1 in the damn chat. She says Blueface sure is bad news. He's absolutely bad news. Hi, who's that lady? Blueface is a mess, y'all. He is a horrible mess. He is. Let's see. This is his story, guys. But now I want to if y'all have any questions about what we just went over, guys, these celebrities, put it in the chat, guys. I wanted to also talk about some other news, more serious news and just news, okay? Judge Eva say, right, it's nothing wrong with a little bump and grind and get your ass on. Girl, y'all must didn't hear me put a 1 in the chat if it's okay to go get you a little bit and come home, okay? It's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to worry about the drama, ironing, the cooking, and the cleaning, and doing everything for the role. You don't have to do all that. Don't get me wrong, want to be married, just don't want to deal with the bullshit. That's all. So, yes, Maisha, thank you for agreeing, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, I'm telling you. The next story, guys, I wanted to share. Let me see. Come on, babe. 1 second, guys. Yes, Miss Sexy Red. Girl, you are wrong for that, hunty. Oh, this is what I want to share, guys. Let's go on this one. Okay, guys, if you guys have not heard, if you have not seen this, the Oklahoma governor signs a women's bill of rights by executive order. Yes. I love him because he is protecting women all the way around. Black women or Asian, whatever. He is protecting women. He's being realistic, guys. How many of you guys seen this story? I'm going to kind of touch on some of the things that he has signed, that he has ordered, the rights, guys, and we're going to talk about it, okay? Let me get to the story again. Now, he has signed an executive order, honey. It says here, Governor Kevin Sticks signed a Women's Bill of Rights into law by executive order Tuesday morning to define sex and gender, becoming the nation's first governor to issue this type of measure, okay? It says, my governor is the first in the country to take executive action today, somebody said, okay? Which is great. He's the first governor to do this. And so basically, you guys recall what's been going on with the transgender and the women going at it, about what they should be called and what they look like and things of that nature. It says here, Governor Stitt said the executive order will clarify what he calls unfounded confusion, okay? Unfounded confusion. Let's get down here to the actual orders, guys. And if you have a question, just put it in the chat. Okay, number 1, guys, he says, female, when used in reference to a natural person, shall be defined as such a person whose biological reproductive system, is designed to produce ova. So I'm assuming he's saying ovaries, okay? He's saying that's what a female should, that's what you reference a female as, someone who has the biological parts to have ovaries and to what? Have a baby, okay? Now, number 2, he says male. A male, when used in reference to a male, okay, to a natural person, shall be defined as such a person whose biological reproductive system is designed to fertilize the ova of a female. Hello. Let me see what y'all saying. So he's saying a woman is the one who has the reproductive system, right? A male is the one who can inject anything into you to make you produce, right? Yes. Thank you, Honorable Miss. That is what he's saying so far, guys. He is specifying things, okay? He's specifying things. The third thing he said is woman and girl shall refer to natural persons who are female. So he's saying, don't call anyone else a female unless you are a woman or girl. This is what this governor is saying. It says here, man and boy shall refer to natural persons who are male. So you already know what he's trying to say, guys, and no beef with the trans community or anything like that. But this governor is saying that do not refer to a woman as a female as a woman unless they are actually female with female or organs, with female, the anatomy of a female who can produce. Okay. And some may not be able to produce, but they have the ovaries. Okay. It says here, mother. Listen to this, y'all. It says here, mother shall be defined as a female parent or of a child or children as defined in 225.0.s. So he's saying that, you know how some people come out here and they be like, mother. Yes, mother. No, he's saying that a mother is a female who has had children before, who owns children. Okay, we've seen them out there where they say, "Oh, that's my mother," and it's a male. We've seen that, and no discrimination. I'm not trying to hate or anything. I'm just saying what this governor is saying. Okay, hey, Clyde Jones, how are you doing? I'm just saying what this governor is saying. He said, "Mother is someone who has pushed out after 24 hours of labor. Is a mother who has had a child." That's what he's saying. Okay, guys. Next, he's saying, hold on, let me get to it. He says, father shall be defined as a male parent of a child or children as defined in whatever section 2507654. He's saying that a father is the one who has produced the sperm into a woman to have her to produce this child. This is what this government says. Now, number 7 says sex. When used in reference to a natural person shall be defined as the natural person's biological sex, either male or female at birth. Y'all hear that? So in this state, guys, he is saying that you cannot put on your driver's license, even though you are a trans woman and you are a woman, you're a trans woman. You cannot put woman, female on your driver's license. You have to put male because that's what you were born as from inception, a male. So you have to put male on your driver's license now in that particular state. And I just like, wow, you have to put male. You cannot put female, even though you have probably had a change, sex change or things like that. From inception, he says, at birth is what you need to put on your driver's license. And I think that would be right and would be correct, because if they were to meet someone in the future who is against that type of partnership, right? Then they would know by looking at their driver's license, this person was a male at inception, but they have, transitioned. So, honey, he is not playing with the girls or the boys. He's not. This governor is not. This is the only state that has done this so far, guys. But we already know it's going to roll all the way around the country. It is, especially here in Texas, honey. Especially here in Texas. Let's see what else he had to say, guys. He says, natural person. This is the last one. The natural person, he's referred to a natural person shall be defined as only those persons defined in 22506, 819, whatever it is, who are human beings to exclusion of bodies, politic, or corporate. To the exclusion of bodies, politic, or corporate. Natural person shall be defined as those persons defined in whatever that 25 is, who are human beings. So I guess he's saying, how they're coming out with all this different shit. They got these AIs out here and shit like that. So I'm thinking that maybe he said that, hey, natural person is a human being, period. It's a human being that came out of a female, that was born of female, not of evolution or of some scientific thing. Right, guys? It says here, the governor adds his executive order also protects women-only spaces. Here we go, guys. Women-only spaces. It said no men are going into the women's prisons in the state of Oklahoma. No men in women's locker rooms, no men in women's bathrooms, no men in women's sports centers. How many of you guys agree with that? I agree with that totally. I agree with that totally, and I'm going to tell you why I agree with that totally. Okay, guys? Yes, they have it now in certain states where the trans women can go into the ladies' restroom. And I wouldn't have a problem with it if they were all really trans. Emma Effa can go out there and put on a dress and some high heels and go into the ladies' restroom and have at it and assault women, right? A straight man can put on some women clothing and go into the ladies' restroom and have a damn ball assaulting women. So that's why I agree that trans need to go into the males' restroom at this time, males' locker rooms at this time, and as prison as well, because I did a story recently where they had a trans woman in the women's prison. Guess what? He got up to 10 women pregnant up in that camp. He got prisoners pregnant. If you guys did not know that, if you guys can hear that story, he actually got female inmates pregnant. Yes. They were all in there jumping on that damn trans man. I'm like, no, ma'am, that's just something I wouldn't do. But the point is, they were. And he got a lot of them pregnant. So you see the difference? You see the difference? No, a trans woman should not be in the women's prison because guess what? She still has her parts. And women in prison, they get a little horny or whatever. And they're going to actually just do whatever. You know, as you can see with these women getting pregnant in prison. They're going to do whatever. And the same, again, with the bathroom. Again, a straight man can put on a woman's dress, heels, guys, and walk right up in there and wait for a woman to come in there and attack. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I'm saying no. She says here, I think everyone should have a separate bathroom. Absolutely. Maybe they need to build a bathroom for trans. You know, they have male, female, and then trans community. But that's just dangerous. It's just dangerous in my book. That's just dangerous. It's not being cautious. We really need to, and don't get me wrong, I have no problem with a trans woman coming into the restroom, okay? A real, legit trans woman. However, again, a sicko can come into the bathroom with a dress on and attack. Mm-hmm. Do y'all agree? Put it one in the chat if y'all agree. Yeah. So this governor is not playing. He said no locker rooms, no prisons, and I agree. I agree with the prisons because we've seen several stories, okay, where the trans woman has gotten female prisoners pregnant in the penitentiary. Mm-hmm. I've seen at my old job where trans would come in there and do a Western Union when I was at a check cashier's, would come in there and do her Western Union, do her business. She had like a cam girl business and she would cash her, get her Western Unions, get her money that way. And then I've seen where a stud would come into my job as well. Next thing you know, the stud and the trans are coming in together as a what? Couple. As a couple. And I was very shocked. I was like, wow, that's kind of strange. But it's not strange because the stud is a what? Female. And the trans is a what? Has male what? Parts. And they are together. They were together, honey, as a couple. Now, who knows? The stud probably got pregnant by now. They probably have kids together by now. Mm-hmm. Yes. So again, I do think, in my opinion, that they do need to have trans bathrooms, female bathrooms, and men bathrooms because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. And it's just no, because look at the girls at the sorority recently. I don't know if you guys heard that story. The ladies in the sorority, they had a trans guy wanted to go into the sorority. He wanted to live in their house, their sorority home, right? And guess what? They were seeing where he was what? Hard and stuff, right? Getting aroused around them. So they were like, hell no, we don't want a trans person in here because they seen him get up while they had on their towels and their panties and their, bras. They seen him getting aroused. So no, I don't agree with that at all. Trans women don't get offended. But if you are real, you should know that what we're speaking of, period. You should understand us, period, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I can understand if they have verified that these folks are all trans and before they go into the restaurant. I can understand that. But if not, I'm sorry. Hell no, because, we have kids going to the bathroom and we go in the bathroom. And hell, I don't feel like getting attacked. I really don't feel like getting attacked by nobody in a dress and some damn high heels. I don't feel like it. And I'm saying that a straight man can do that and go in there and assault us, going in and assault someone. Let's see what else this governor saying. Man, this governor wasn't playing, baby. It says here, I told you guys no men can go into the women's prisons because, again, they can get these female women pregnant, and they have done it. It has been done before, on several occasions. However, critics say the order does everything but protect women. What do y'all think? Critics are saying that it does everything but protect women. I think that is ass backwards of them to say that. I don't think it does everything to protect women. I really don't. Because, again, we won't have men going into the restroom, right? We won't have men going to the prisons with women, right? I think that's protecting them. Because, again, if you have a male part, baby, it can happen. I don't give a damn how much of a woman you say you are, how you feel. It can happen. We have seen it on occasions where women have gotten pregnant for trans women, and people are attacked, period. So I'm not sure what the critics mean about it's not protecting women. What do y'all think? Does anybody in the chat understand what they're saying when they say that they are not protecting women, these new rules? I think that they are protecting women. Maybe they're saying that they're not protecting trans women. And like I said, get a trans bathroom. You're going to need a trans bathroom because guys, it's just too much going on out here. Yeah, I mean, it would just be easy for a man to put on a dress and some heels and go in and attack. It would just be simple. He'd be like, hell yeah, now I can go in the restroom. I'm going to get their ass. Yes. Am I right? Or am I just talking through my damn neck? That's the way I feel. And I think that what I'm saying is suffice. I'm thinking what I'm saying is it's understandable. Hey, Star Pepper, how are you doing? Yes. Again, I don't feel like going toe to toe with no man in high heels and a dress. I don't feel like it. And I have nothing against the trans community. A lot of you ladies are beautiful, but you need your own bathrooms and you need to be in whatever part you have of our hole, you need to be in that type of closet, in that type of jail. And that's just period. And I understand that in the men's prison, when they put trans in the men's prison, that they sometimes attack them as well. They need to figure that out. The prison system needs to figure that out. Maybe they need to put the trans in another area. And I do believe that they do have different areas for the trans community. Yeah, I do believe they have different areas for the trans community. But no, because if he has a male part, he can easily, we already see that Roe versus Wade has been reversed, right? Now, what if you get caught in the bathroom by a straight man and get assaulted and you get pregnant? You cannot do shit about it at this time. At this point, you cannot really do anything about it. They're trying to stop that. They don't care if you've been raped, incest, anything. You have to have that baby. So again, it's just hell no for me. And I shout out to that governor that has put these rules in place, period. Because, you can't even take care of things if something happens like that. Who the hell wants to have a baby like that? I just don't know. Incest, anything. They are not allowing women to handle the business. It says here, what the governor signed today is really just setting up for more sex-based discrimination in the state of Oklahoma. It's not discrimination. It's not discrimination when it comes down to being in a female's restroom when you have male parts. It's really not discrimination. It's not. And I know y'all have your wants. I know you have your wants, and we support you. But they are going to have to figure out something. Because as long as a man has male parts, an assault can take place. Something can take place. And as he said at the beginning of this article, a female has a reproductive system. A male can assist her in having a child. Okay? If you have male parts, you can assist a woman with getting pregnant. And right now, they are not trying to allow anyone to take care of anything. So I'm going to totally agree with this governor. And, like I said, shout out to all my trans girls. I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. But, we're not saying you would do it, but there are sickos out here that would. We have no problem. I mean, they'd be like, yes, baby, I got a whole, I have so many women to choose from going to the ladies' restroom with a dress and heels on to handle my business. Oh, hell no. And I'm saying no. She says, a great point. She says, right, it's about privacy and protect you. Right. So I don't understand why they're saying that it does not protect the women. It is protecting women. And what did that governor say? Women have the women who have ovaries and a reproductive system. It's protecting us from a male with male parts. That's what it's doing. And I know it may hurt your feelings. It may hurt your feelings. I understand that. But just think, go ahead and fight for trans restrooms, right, guys? What do y'all think? And in prison, I'm sure I've seen where they had just trans areas in the prison, because I understand that they will try to attack trans women in prison. But fight for that. You should be able to understand where we're coming from as women with the biological parts of a woman, with the anatomy of a woman. Should be able to understand that. And it's not discriminating against anyone. We're just speaking realistically. Okay. Hi, Chanel the Queen. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Yes. So this governor, he has, implemented a governor's executive order, and he's meaning business. I think that should be everywhere, honestly, until they figure out a plan to, until they figure out a better plan. At Walmart's, different stores, that we've seen incidents take place where people are being attacked. Mm-hmm. We've seen that. So, love y'all. No discrimination here. We just, I just think that fight for that. Fight for that. And a lot of the trans women I know, they said that they enjoy keeping their male parts. So if you enjoy that, you need to go to the male's restroom. Period. Or a trans restroom. They need to do that. They need to get a trans restroom. That's just my opinion, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. I had something else to down with y'all. Let's see. Let me share this one, guys. And then I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. Let me share this one. Let's see. Cállate, Jose. Here we are. Okay, guys. I did share it. Oh, here we are. Hold on, y'all. Let me share it again. My son threw me out coming here, guys. All right. Here is something, guys. Lord, don't let them try to strike me for this, Lord, please. It's a Chicago woman arrested for threatening to kill 45 and his son after Melania accused her husband of using Barone as a political pawn. I saw this story and I was like, what the hell? This one was not playing. This woman has allegedly threatened 45 and his child. Let me see why. I know why, but let me just kind of let you guys know why. It says a woman from Chicago was arrested by Secret Service this week for allegedly threatening to off 45 and his 17-year-old son, right? Allegedly, this woman sent an email. And in this email, she said, I will pow 45 and baby 45 straight in the face. This is what this woman said. She will hit them straight in the face at any opportunity that I get. This is what this woman said. Her name is Forenza. She's 41 years old, guys. What she did was she sent an email. Okay. She sent an email and Secret Service came straight there and arrested her behind. Now, how many of you guys recall when the little girl, I think she was in the she was in the second grade, I believe it was. And when during the Obama's presidency, she said she keyed in her little computer that she would KILL Obama. What happened? The Secret Service went straight to her damn house. That goes to show you guys that folks are watching. Folks are really watching. This woman sent an email, and guess what? Secret Service went straight there and arrested her, just like they went to that little girl's house. They went straight to her house, and they were like, they were ready to do the damn thing on a little girl. So, again, that goes to show you that folks are watching us. They are, guys. So be careful what you put in the emails. You probably can think it, dream it, but don't write it online because there are digital footprints, okay? There are digital footprints, and guess what? Secret Service went there and arrested her behind. Let's see if she had a bond, guys. Thank you, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, guys, and hit the replay, okay? It says here, CBS reported that Forenza allegedly made the threats against the ex-president and his child in a series of emails sent to headmaster of Palm Beach, Florida school in May. So she sent it to some type of school, guys. It says Secret Service agents interviewed her about the matter on June 14th, at which point she reportedly admitted that she wrote those threatening emails from her home in Illinois. Child, tell me that they are not watching us. Tell me that they are not watching us. So, guys, try to watch what you put on the internet. Country. Try to watch what you put on the internet, guys, because they are watching, especially when it comes down to these presidents, ex-presidents. Just watch it, because they have arrested her behind. It does not say anything about a bail. I'm sure she's probably bailed out by now, but they are on her, guys. They are on her. Like I said, they own me. Okay. Thank you, guys. I don't think I have anything else here for you guys. Yes, Maisha. Yes, let me just make sure. Hold on, who is this? Oh, this is one more I wanted to show you guys. Let me stop this, and then I'm going to show you this one. Let's see. And then I'm going to let y'all go, because I know y'all ready to go. Okay. This is, how many of you guys seen this story? Let me make sure you guys can see it well. It says here, really? Man arrested after failed robbery attempt leads to shootout with homeowner reportedly disguised himself as a maintenance man. Did you guys see this story? The reason why I got on this particular story, guys, is because I have seen this happen before. I used to be a property manager, guys. I've seen this happen before so many times where robbers or burglars will put on like orange suits, like the orange, loud orange construction suits and coveralls to pretend as if they are with a business, and they will knock on your door and they will try to rob your home. Let me see how far we can go on it. Let's look at it.
Who claims to be a maintenance worker shows up outside an apartment door at a complex off of Gannon Lane in Oak Cliff.
Hold on.
A burglary attempt at a Dallas apartment ended with a violent shootout.
Well, you
Before the gunfire, doorbell cameras captured one of the gunmen pretending to be a maintenance worker. When he thought no one was home, he and an accomplice tried to kick in the door. Then they found out quickly someone was inside with a gun ready to fight back. Fox 4's Amelia Jones is at Dallas Police Headquarters tonight with the latest on the shootout investigation. Amelia.
Okay, guys. So basically, he went to the door doing this video and he said that he was with the maintenance. He was saying that, oh, we're here to change your filter. And the guy was like, well, we're not home. He was talking through one of the Ring door cameras. He was like, we're not home. It's on, shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk, guys, for all these stories. And shout out to, there's one more. Let me just double check here. Got to give them their props. Oh, God, where is this place? Oh, Radar Online, okay? Okay, guys. So he went to the door. He knocked on the door. The guy was talking to him through the Ring doorbell. And he said that, I'm not home right now. The guy was like, oh, first he said he wanted to do something with the air conditioner. And the guy was like, well, no. He said, no, we want to change your filter. And the guy was like, no, I'm not home right now. He was like, okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bastard leaves, comes back with a partner. Let me play it as we do commentary on it. Comes back with a partner, and they proceeded to kick the door down. See how they're trying to kick the door down? You can't see any weapons in here. That's why I played this, guys. They proceeded to kick the door down. You'll see them kicking the door. I'm not sure why. Yeah, you see how they're kicking the door right there? They were trying to kick the door to get in this guy's residence, but guess what? The guy was home. He was, in fact, at home. Okay. And once the door opened, honey, he lit them up. He went to work. And I was so glad about that. I was like, yes, get their behinds, and maybe they was hauling ass. As you can see, they were hauling ass. See, he basically fooled them and said he was not there. But that is an old school trick. Those are old school tricks where guys come to your door and say they were maintenance, Xfinity, or for any type of company just for you to open your door. Remember, guys, I told you I opened the door for the water girl. I was like, well, I opened it for a female because I already knew I could take her. First of all, I already knew I could take her. Second of all, I had my big sister right there. So I was not worried, but I should not have opened the damn door. I really shouldn't have opened the door because they have a tendency to have females knock on the door for them as well. So that's what happened in this case. This guy, he was at home and, they got what they went there for. And they caught them, guys. It was on social media. He put the ring cam on social media and they got them. So I was so glad about that, guys. Stay vigilant, teasers. Don't be crazy and open your door for nobody. Nobody. Again, I shouldn't have opened the door for her. But like I said, I could have taken her down to the ground. So just don't do it. Don't open your door, because if a female is knocking, guess what? It may be 3 guys waiting around the corner for her to get the door open. Okay. So other than that, guys, anybody have any questions today? I appreciate y'all coming. Let's see, we were on 44 minutes. I thought I was not going to even last an hour. I thought it was going to be over an hour today, guys. But yeah, I wanted to come in here and bring these stories. Blueface, just to recapitulate a little bit. The guy with the chair, with the golden chair in Alabama, they have raised over $250,000 for him, guys. So I'm glad for his legal support. I'm glad about that. He most likely, hopefully they'll dismiss it, but we did see that crackling. He did release the crackling on that woman. So hopefully, he can get out of that with a little nothing. Hey, Loki, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. I love her, guys. Oh, I love her. Shout out to everyone that's here, guys. Chanel the Queen. I love her channel as well. Anyway, what else I was going to say? Shit. Yes, they raised $250,000 for him, and he's going to, hopefully, I know it's going to help him get out of trouble. So, that was just ignorant what these folks did. And they did arrest those folks as well, but it's just a point how bold you can be. And another thing, guys, they did that, okay? They did that to that deckhand because guess what? They're used to us not helping each other. They just assumed no one was going to go down and protect this guy and help this guy. They assumed that. So guys, we have to stick together. We have to stick together. We have to ride together. And I'm so glad those guys went down there and helped this man out. I'm so thankful for that. Learn how to protect each other, especially women. Learn how to protect each other. Okay. So he got $250,000. I'm so glad for him. Here we are. We're going to recapitulate Sexy Red, guys, for the folks that's just coming in on the replay. Hit the like button. Sexy Red says she does not use protection because condoms smell like fish. I've already informed her, okay? I've already informed her, guys, that is her smelling like fish, okay? She is the one that's smelling like fish, not the condom. A condom does not smell like fish unless you got a fish smelling condom. They have strawberry, vanilla, I'm sure, but ma'am, that is you smelling like fish. And we have already advised her, right, chat? We've advised her to go straight to the what? Doctor. Straight to the clinic, girl. There are free clinics around. Go to the clinic. Okay. And again, I don't see what's really sexy about, but that's my opinion. Okay. Let me stop being petty. And here is Blueface, y'all. Blueface says he was hurt. He got poked a little bit during a fight, and now he has stopped his fight, postponed his fight for October. I think that maybe he just don't feel like fighting, or maybe he could be afraid. I'm not sure. But he did not go to the hospital. The paramedics cleaned him up. He did not receive any stitches. I think they gave him a Band-Aid, and he postponed his fight for next month. So we'll see if he's going to come out and fight. He's too busy hating on Krishan. Like I said, she is making that money, and he is a hater. He is straight hating on this young girl because she's making more money than him, and he's pissed. He told her she was not a star. Krishan, you are a star, ma'am. You are a star, and I pray that you be a good mother, and I pray that you have a big, fat, healthy baby, even though you were on there smoking those damn woods, ma'am. Stop smoking with that baby. That baby's going to come out itty-bitty if you continue to smoke, ma'am. Don't do that to your child, okay? Much as I like cigarettes back in the day, I had to stop every time I was pregnant. They was like, how the hell you stop smoking, Marie, after 9 whole months? And then start right back. Day 2, I'm like, give me a cigarette. As soon as the baby comes, I'm like going downstairs for a damn cigarette. It's like, we don't understand how you can do it. Because when you're pregnant, if you have smoke, if you inhale smoke, it's going to choke. I feel that it's choking my baby. It's blinding my baby. As soon as that baby hit, baby, I was out there to give me a damn cigarette right now. Okay? So, Krishan, don't do it. Don't smoke with the baby because the baby's going to come out very small. We don't want that. We want you to have a fat, healthy baby. Okay? And finally I'm just burning. It's hot as hell down here in Texas, y'all. It is hot. I have the AC on freaking 60. It's still hot. Haley Berry has to pay about $8,000 in child support, which is better than what she was paying before, because before she was paying about $30,000. Okay. So I'm glad that they lowered it. But girl, next time, if you decide to get married again for the 4th or 5th time, make sure you have a prenup, girl. Damn, I don't understand y'all women. It's like somebody said, they're not thinking with their mind. You need to think with your mind. They can't be that darn good for you to want to lose all your money, risk losing all your money, your finances, your children. because that man has custody of her child. I would go crazy. That's just me. I would go crazy if a man was to take my child, custody of my child. I would go crazy. I would be on the news. They would have an Amber Alert for us, right? Right. Let's see. But other than that, guys, we've talked about everything. I appreciate you guys coming. Guys, again, hit up the vote. I actually did a poll and I re-shared it. And a lot of folks are answering. It looks like you guys are wanting video reactions and celebrity news and commentary. So that's what's going on. It looks like those two are the high points. They're rolling at the same range. Celebrity news and commentary, and then video reactions. What we're doing right now, we're kind of reacting to what the hell is going on out here, guys. So shout out to all of you teasers, guys. If you're on the replay, guys, make sure you hit the like button for your girl, okay? And so we can get back into that. That's his name. That is it. So we can get back into the algorithm. That is his name. Is Bug. His name is Eric Benet. Yes. So again, I don't think she was thinking with that because, honey, she could have got it anytime she wanted to, right? Thank you, Loki. I love you so much. I don't think that she was thinking with that, man, because she could have got it anytime, honey. He had to go to the doctor for it. And guys, I'm just not that type. You know, you have women out here. Some women feel that once you get over 50, that you like, you know, just want it all the time. Hell no, not for me. I'm just sorry. I don't want to be jumped up and down on life every day, all day. That's just me, you know. You want to miss it, you know. But if there are some of you out here that looking for that and that's in their prime, as they put it, then Eric Benet is your man. Eric Benet is your man, honey. He had to go to therapy for it, okay? So, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. Thanks to all the new subscribers too, guys. We have been getting a lot of subscribers, so thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. And guys, again, the folks on the replay, try to come in during the live. I would love for you guys to get a live. She says, Sexy Red ain't sexy. Damn, you starting to be. Girl. Oh, it was just Miss 34. Thank you for agreeing with me. She's not sexy. In my book, in my opinion, she is not sexy, right? She looks kind of hard. Let me put her ass up here. She looks kind of hard. I told you she's giving hard, hood, ratchet a little bit, sexy, I guess. Sexy is when you're, you know, I don't know, you know, like us, you know, sexy. You know, you throwing those eyes, you know, you have that mood, you know, and she has a great body. You see, look at me pointing at it. She has a great body. Her tummy's real tight, you know. I'm sure her behind is tight too, but guess what? A lot of men nowadays want a little jiggle with their behinds, right, ladies? They want a little jiggle. They do, because if it doesn't jiggle, then most of the time it's fake, unless you are a hardcore woman that worked out and that does those, you know, that works your behind out a lot. But now, guys, I've been hearing the rappers say that they want a little jiggle, and they want some stretch marks, honey. They want to see some stretch marks on their behind. Mm-hmm. So I don't see her as being sexy. Drake seems to think that she's sexy. More power to him. But Drake, he doesn't give me sexy either. How many of you ladies think that Drake is sexy? Drake does not give me sexy at all. He gives me wee. He gives me wee. He gives me what you want me to do in the bed. He just doesn't give me like he could just, you know, F us off the bed. He doesn't give me that. Drake doesn't give me that. However, Future does. Future gives me where he'll just, you know, push you all off the bed and shit, you know. But Drake does not give me. There's no sex appeal about him at all to me. His music is good. I like his music, but as far as him being sexy and a woman wanting him, I don't see that. I'm not sure why. Well, I can see why she threw her panties up on the stage, the lady, because she was a Caucasian lady. And you know, us sisters, we know when we can see and when we know if they can put it down or not. We can kind of tell if they can put it down or not. And there was a Caucasian woman, a Hispanic woman, whatever she was, that threw her panties up there. One no sister that threw her panties up there, because we would have been like, throwing back, sir. You know, he's just giving me wee. He's just giving me like, you know, he's giving me selfish lover. He's giving me ride me all night. No, I'm not into the nigga. You got to put it down. That's what he's giving me. She said, yes, ma'am. That's what they want, Maria. A little jiggle, right? So he's not giving me that. And Sexy Red, maybe she, you know, she's athletic enough to hop up and down. You know, she's athletic enough to, you know, ride him forever. You know, I'm just not feeling it. You know, sometimes you have to make the woman, pleasure the woman. It looks like with him, he does not have a tendency to please the woman. It looks like he's selfish. He looks like he just kind of like lay back and just have his hands behind his head and just, and I'm not with that as a woman, guys. So yeah, Sexy Red, she is not sexy. She said you started me, baby. She is not sexy. You're right, Misty. She's not sexy to me at all. The red color is sexy, but it really is not that sexy on her either. That color. She gives me hard face, hardened. You know how some girls wear total black hair, and you look kind of hard when you have black hair. That's what her face and her body looks like to me, kind of hardened, like a hard look, like a street look, that's what it's given to me. Please don't kill me. Please don't be pissed off at me, but I'm just saying that's just my opinion, okay? So we recapitulated on her too. Sexy, you're not sexy, girl. She says she can be sexy for others. Yeah, she can be sexy for others, just in my opinion, Missy? That's my opinion. Very hard in the face. Right. She's hard in the face. I bet she's 20-something years old. I wonder how old she is. I bet she's 20-something years old. Did y'all hear about Basketball Wives Angel messing over Rock, her baby daddy, in the house? She said, yeah, she a street girl, I think. Yeah. Shit, I used to be a street girl. I used to be a hustler. I used to be, out there. But I've always took care of myself to look presentable, I did wear hats to the back, but I did look presentable, So she can, I don't know, maybe she needs to, maybe her management team needs to tell her to soften her face up a little bit. She has a nice body, but her face does look a little bit hard there. It does. But Angel allegedly got caught in the movie theater in her home, cheating on her man. Feminine, right, low-key. Feminine. That's it. Feminine. Feminine. A little jiggle, right? A little jiggle. It's like she like this. She just, when you're walking, when I walk, I bounce. You want something to bounce when you walk. You want your butt to bounce when you walk, right? Jiggle a little bit when you walk. But her, it's like she's walking like a robot because she's so freaking hard. The body is so hard. Face hard, all that's hard. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. You want to jiggle, Yeah. When you're walking, ladies, you want to, have a little jiggle. Some women choose not to. They choose to have a hard body. I would do a cardio first. If I want to lose weight, do cardio first and then kind of tighten things up. But I don't want my butt to be all tight and I don't want my breasts to be all just stuck like that. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, stretch marks, honey. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's what men are looking for. Stretch marks, honey. You have to look realistic. Every woman out there, like in Miami, California, these celebrities, they all look the freaking same, like the Stepford wife. All of them are like this. And it's like, there's not a wrinkle, there's not a tinkle, there's not a stretch mark, there's nothing there. It's just the same. All of them are built the same. And it's like, I don't want to be a Stepford wife. I want to be my original. I want to feel soft. Men say, I feel soft. You want your man to say you feel soft, not hard as a damn brick, right? They want you to say, oh, they say, oh, you soft. Oh, you soft. That's what you want. They don't want you to say, they want, like, really? It's just like it's screwing a skeleton or something. I'm just saying. No. Thank you, Missy, for coming. I really appreciate you coming and telling the damn truth. She does what she, and some men do like hood chicks. Some men do like hood chicks. Some men do like, I think that men like feminine, yet somebody can take care of herself, that can handle her own. That's what I think men like. I don't think a man, I told you what the man told me back in the day. He said, don't no man like a weak woman. That shit stuck with me forever. So now I just tell them straight like I freaking feel. If you don't like it, bastard, they got to go. Mm-hmm. And guess what? They love it. They love it when you talk to them in the kind of goddamn way. They don't like that. Baby, you hungry? You want me to cook? They don't like that. Be like, you better go fix your own plate. They like that sometimes. Sometimes it's great to cater to your man. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's great to cater to him, especially if he's out there doing the damn thing, working, bringing home the bacon. Hell yeah, I'll cook or clean or run your bath. I do all that shit. Tie you up in the bedroom. But if you're not doing shit, then why should I? No. And that's what a lot of these guys in the ministry feel, that you still supposed to do all that when the man is not doing shit. No. She said, but you know, some men are cool with that hard look. No funny business. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She said, like me, baby, you don't look hard. You are a little bitty, tiny, petite, sexy little woman. No, that woman looks hard in the face. Mm-hmm. Hard in the face. No, ma'am. Don't put that. Don't claim that one. You are beautiful, little bitty, petite thing. You know, and I'm a big old thick thing. Thick woman. But, you know, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Guys, if you go back to my videos back in the day, girl, y'all be like, Marie, you know, you gained some weight with your fat ass. But guess what? I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. You know, if I feel like losing weight, guess what? I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. Just because, you know, I think that just because you're thick does not mean that you are sick. It's better to be thick to me in my book than sick. You know, and this girl is not using protection. She said it makes you smell like fish. Girl, that is you smelling like fish, Misty. I mean, girl, Misty, I'm sorry. That is you, ma'am. Smell like fish, Miss Sexy Red. That's you. So go to the clinic and see what it is. It's going to either be bacteria infection, trichomonas, something, ma'am. Mm-hmm. From a woman to a young woman, go to the doctor, ma'am, and use protection. Stop. And I don't understand how God has really blessed Future. He really has blessed him. Because that man know he can move around. That man know he can have babies. Like I say, he can get it if he go to the doctor and use 2. He can probably get it because I told y'all Future look like he can put it down. But Future just goes, spreads himself everywhere. You know, God has blessed him. If he does not have none to this day, God has really blessed that mud. Has blessed him because that man has about 10 damn kids. And it's like these women are selling their souls pretty much. You don't know what the hell he has. I know there's medication out there, but remember, guys, they brought out a new disease, syphilis, that is not curable. They say that this new syphilis is a motherfucker. Yes. So, you know, protect yourself, ladies. And you know, even if you're married, you know, you just got to pray. Because, you know, even if you're married, you're sleeping with most women sleep with their husbands without protection, of course. You just got to pray and ask the Lord to make sure that he does not cheat. And if he does cheat, that he use protection. Or you tell him straight up, if you found a rubber in your husband's pocket, put that motherfucker back. Put it right back in his pocket. Yeah, you can confront him. I seen the condom in your pocket, bastard. You better be using them. Even you better not cheat on me, but at the same time, you better be using it. Put it right back in his damn pocket. Don't take it. No. Because he's considering you while he's out there doing his thing. He is. And a lot of us always say, we're outsiders looking in, we always say, oh, I'll never go back to him if he cheat. Girl, please. You don't know what can happen. You just don't know. Especially if you've been with a man for up 10 years and, you know, y'all are married. Y'all are one. And guess what? You know, so much evil is going to try to attack your marriage. So it's up to you to fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to you to fight for your marriage. But if you do find a rubber, put that bitch right back in his pocket. Okay? That's what you do. You can confront him about it and just tell him, you know, I'm thankful that you are considering me. Please consider me while you're out there doing your thing. Even though if I catch you, your ass is grass. We know this. But, you know, thank you for considering me because there's so much out there. They have all these new different variants of syphilis, guys. So you have to watch yourself, ladies. Watch it. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, like I said, you know, just because I'm Miss Marie not married don't mean I don't go get no dick, you know. Doesn't mean that. You know, some women are like, oh, that's why you don't have a husband. Girl, you don't want to marry anything. I don't want to marry anything. I don't just to say I have a husband. Who wants that? You want to be happy. And don't get me wrong, marriages, you know, no marriage is perfect. But I know what I want. You know, I know what I want in a man, right? And so do you ladies. But that's not the reason why I don't have a husband. I've been asked to be married twice. And I can get any pastor to marry me, really. But why? If I'm going to be miserable throughout the whole freaking marriage. I don't want to be fucking miserable. Right, ladies? I just don't. I want to come home in peace, cook for my kids, take care of my kids, and be okay until I meet that one. Right? She said, these young people better wake up. They are all over the place. Right? They are all over the place, guys. They are over the place. You know, it's just they're not watching themselves, and it's not going to get any better. It's not. It's not going to get no better. I really appreciate y'all coming. And, you know, again, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. We are going to be talking about different things, you know, different topics, news, reactions. We are going to be doing that. We're just not going to hone in. We're not going to be I put the poll out there. I'm just not trying to do Miss Jaguar Wright's content. I'm not trying to do it. I already said what I had to say about that woman. I'm just not. But shout out to all the folks that do her content. Nothing wrong about that. I just prefer, to do something different. I know you ladies want to see something a little different, right? Let me see what she's saying in the comments. Shit. He gonna find you. Yes, he need to find me. But until that day, guess what? I'm gonna be right here, taking care of my kids, getting them out of here to college, and live my life in peace. Yes, guys. Join the membership, guys. Please join the membership. We are gonna try to do some members only videos. I want to do after hours videos on members only, so we can talk freaky and talk how we want to talk on those videos. I also want to, join the membership. And if you want to support the channel, guys, support the channel. You can hit the Cash App or join the membership and just hit the like button for you girls so we can get into the algorithm. I have over 1,300 subscribers, guys. I want to see all of y'all in here. I want to see all of y'all in this these lives. I'm going to start calling y'all out. Look, I'm start calling y'all out. But I want to see all of you guys. I don't have any problems with anyone, and I know y'all don't have any problems with me. So come back and jump in the live, and let's just talk about things. Let's just talk about it, right, guys? Yes. Shout out to all the content creators. Shout out to my beautiful subs. I love you guys. I guess I'll get ready to go, but God bless you guys. Remember, stay vigilant, stay cautious, and don't listen to Sexxy Red talking about don't use no condoms. That woman, if you smell fish, ma'am, I told you it's something on you. Go to the doctor, guys. I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys on the next video, okay? I'm going to leave y'all with my hardcore hood video. Bye.
I hear you. Gang. Not for real, to get shit done. Shit up, bitch. Hey, Drew. Turn this on.
Every time gang hear my phone, I'm gon' hop in the car. Niggas out here slaying calls, so I keep a cold card. Had to tell that hoe, leave me alone, shit, I'm a star. Every time gang hear the road, I'm gon' hop in the car. Niggas out here slaying calls, so I keep a cold card. Had to tell that hoe, leave me alone, she know I'm a star.